Also, how did this come to pass? How? Okay, I'm just gonna assume that that Salami was the higher seed in this match, but still, how do you end up playing English against Delhi? What were the mind games involved here? If you know your opponent has Delhi in their arsenal, and it's a map that's not entirely shitty for Delhi, how are you picking English? It's just suicide. Anyway, we'll be starting off. Hang on. Gamers. This is a casted game. We're casting the Silverleague, which is the lower bracket, rather, of the Elite Classic tournament of EGC. And we're watching good old coRe here. Good old friendly tilting coRe going up against Corvinus1, formerly Salami, on the Rocky Canyon. And, well, I might have mentioned this just now, but how the hell do we see English go up against Delhi? Well, thing is, so English is in a little bit of trouble on this map against Delhi because, you know, Delhi just takes English for a ride and then, yeah, makes fun of it, shoves it into some walls. It's essentially the playground bully here, and I just don't know how coRe got into the situation, but we'll see if he can make the best out of this. And well, I guess his only way to survive this, or rather, there's two approaches to survive this, right? There's the all-in, longbow all-in, just rush him and pray. And there's the other approach where you turtle up, go 2TC, and then go castle. And also, there's praying involved. There's pretty much always praying involved in this matchup. We'll see how coRe does it. Take a look at his spawn. He has the double wood lines here. Has this one. The thing about this map is every player basically has a safe home sacred site, which is on top of a cliff that can sort of easily be walled. Then there's the middle one, and then there's, of course, the one of your opponent. coRe has a forward stone. I mean, you don't expect Delhi to hit your stone if you go for a second TC timing. So that is fine. He pulls off the gold. We're gonna see a council hall in just a moment. Just a moment. There we go. Council hall with 4. So we're gonna see some longbow push coming in. coRe going for the good old all-in. And praying. Lots of praying. Corvinus, on the other hand, we do see the Tower of Victory coming up. Also with 4, fairly decent age-up timing here. 241 is pretty good as Delhi. He has all of his techs queued up. He does not have a lumber camp just yet. He's with, how many is that on wood? Just a 3. Yeah. So he needs a house, and then he's gonna drop a lumber camp. Barracks is already coming up. And we kind of expect to see a whole bunch of horsemen coming out of Corvinus here. And of course the archers. And coRe just going with the good old pike and longbow. Gonna be interesting to see. Like, the most interesting part about this for me is when is coRe starting to add in farms? How is he going to handle his food? How can he get any other advantage to go up against Delhi here? Basically, make this push as heavy as you can. Go for these deer. Where's the boar? The boar is, okay, all the way over here. This is a juicy spot for food, but it's super exposed, and the Delhi will be heavily into horsemen. Salami going... no, I failed. There's the Salami. Corvinus going for a second mosque, old school. So he's gonna get... He's going to get the scholar out of this mosque and get his techs out of the other one. Thing is, what you usually do right now in the current meta is you just cancel your current upgrades here, get one scholar as you age up, and assign scholar directly, turn this to on, and then you have 2 scholars in 1 mosque and go for a fast sanctity. It's still reasonably fast, even though you, well, you gotta do it on one mosque. Alright, core's units already streaming over the map. We do see a pink line. And how is Salami gonna react? I mean, he just spent a whole bunch of wood on a second mosque, right? So he doesn't have any production buildings. So core's all in could definitely work here. And the main weakness of Delhi is the food. As soon as these berries run out, and the berries are also exposed. How many sheep does he have? Oh yeah, that's actually decent. That's 8 sheep. Pretty good. Core sees the one mosque. I'm not sure he sees the second one. Let's find out. Oh yeah, he sees the second mosque. He must be super happy right now. Or rather, at least he's gotta think his praying sort of worked out. And now Core is probably gonna try to sit on this wood line and deprive Salami of resources to produce military. We'll see if he can do it. Salami has a fairly decent food bank. And now, yep, Scholar pops out of the mosque. Immediately 2 horsemen being... It's not supervised, but it's faster production nonetheless. And I think Corvinus is sitting on 11 sheep now, is it? Yeah, 11 sheep. So that's a yikers. So Core's best option here is to deny the wood line, right? He lets his longbows sit around here. The scout is gonna wrap around to provide vision, and then he's trying to shoot over this. And behind all of this, Core's a little bit struggling with the macro. He doesn't have enough food right now, floating a little bit of wood. Maybe he's trying to go for the blacksmith, but he doesn't produce military right now. This is not good for him. Not good at all. And look at Salami's... I give up. Look at Corvinus's military numbers. He already has enough to beat Core's army here. I mean, granted, Core wasn't producing for a moment, but yeah, this is royally bad. Royally bad. He also doesn't have a villager here, so no forward tower. Core now can no longer hold this wood line hostage. We do see the first blacksmith come around. Salami actually put both of his scholars inside his production buildings to pump out military as fast as he can. Sanctity is 35 seconds away. We'll see how he can do that. Core is sitting on 10 longbows. We see a little bit more production here, but if Corvinus really wanted to, he could be pumping out so many horsemen that like this small amount of pikes would just not matter. And we'll see if he can do that. Corvinus going for his home sacred site. Oh, he's trying to wall this all off. That's a nice move. Is he gonna include the deer is my question. We'll find out. Gonna go for the back wall too. Core sees this, moves his entire stack here. Military numbers 20 to 25. These are longbows, so the longbows are pretty good. But on the other side, we have the Tower of Victory archers, 20% extra attack speed. We'll see who can make things work here. And yeah, we look at the resources spent. Core is floating just a little bit, whereas Corvinus is just getting everything out. And here's the engagement. Let's go down to 1x speed. The horsemen are here, fairly secure. Most of the pikes are dead or being targeted down by the Tower of Victory archers. And this is not looking good for Core. Even though he has a lot of longbows here still, they're just all about to die. Yep. Bad engagement for Core. His reinforcements are also not there because he's the aggressor and he has so much more way to walk. And longbows are slower in general. Core trying to take out as much as he can here. And just as I say that, he stops. Anyway, Salami has his first sacred site secured. He's now going to go for the second one. And at the same time, he's also moved out to pocket ecos. And Core does not have a stable, so he has no mobile units to threaten this in the slightest. This is just... It's just English against Delhi, right? You're gonna get outmassed. Your forward army is gonna get murdered because you can't reinforce fast enough because you're slow. And... yeah. Are there 3 players in this game? Yeah, it definitely sounds like it, right? This Salami guy keeps helping. And yeah, Cores will... I mean, I can't really criticize his micro. There's no good way to do this. The longbows need to kite anyway. The pikes need to stay on top of the longbows. Now this guy can criticize. And like Corvinus doesn't even care. He does not even care that he's losing units here. He keeps the longbow stack away. Middle sacred site is already taken. And now he can just remass up again. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He is 24 on food right now. It's a little much if you ask me. But how many horsemen is he pumping? 4. And more archers too. He does not have any scholars in his double mosques, right? Just want to point that out. coRe is going to try to decap this. Probably gonna manage it, but at the same time, this sacred site is constantly producing 150 gold per minute for Corvinus, and well, English actually has to mine their gold. coRe now moving out here, getting the survival techniques. Good move. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the moment when Salami starts raiding him. And I'm doing it again. It's so hard. It's a miracle I haven't screwed this up more often, honestly. So yeah, military numbers in Delhi's favor. Who'd have thought? Blacksmith upgrades in Delhi's favor. Who'd have thought? Though Iron Undermesh is not yet done. What did he prioritize here? He actually got the melee defense before? Oh, interesting. Yeah, next season's gonna see a Sanctity nerf, but you also get the... Oh, by the way, lovely to see here. Delhi gets the super expensive Pro Scouts upgrade for free. So Salami is just gonna make a bunch of scouts and grab all of that food that is outside of his TC range, and is gonna be perfectly healthy and fine and not care about longbows in the slightest. What? Shed all over you? That's a beautiful play. And now he can just take this too, and it has more safe food under his town center. He's gonna go castle while all of this is happening. Nah, can't be. Can't be. Objection! Wow. Disrespect wall coming up. And he's also going castle, by the way. coRe is also trying to go castle. We do have the walls here. Yeah, okay, this is going up. But he's not super healthy. This is very dangerous. He says 7 villagers here. Okay, he's moving 2 away so he can garrison all of his vills. But even though, like, this tower is gonna be dead with 9 horsemen come and knocking. King's Palace. coRe trying to get economy advantage out, because Delhi's economy advantage outside of sacred sites will be slower because they need the what's the word, the village fortresses coming out of the compound of the defender, and we do see the compound. Who'd have thought? Because I don't know, I haven't seen a House of Learning in forever, and if I saw one, it was probably in low Elo Legends bottom bracket. By the way, sign up for Low Elo Legends right now. Every Saturday. Triple stables. coRe is going to go full knight shenanigans. Can he supply this? Where's his gold? He does have another 2,500 here. Has a decent number of villagers on the gold, but you know what's happening when your Night Mass moves out and you meet this? Oh god. I mean, I'm already tilting out of my mind, right? But I'd be tilting harder if I just moved out with my knights and they just suddenly stop because there's no way to get to the other side of the map. Yeah, let's check coRe's vision. Let's find the precise moment when he finds out. He has no idea this is here. He has absolutely no idea. He's moving 1 pikeman to the sacred side to stop the cap. That's a great idea, right? Right? Yep. Run your face into the wall. I'm sure it's gonna help. Just be happy these archers didn't see you. By the way, pathfinding is great in this game. No need to fix that. Imagine your English in this situation. All the sacred site are ticking. There is a blue line all across the map. You know you're super disadvantaged in this matchup already. Oh god. Salami's Corvinus still has 0 villagers on gold. He's now castle age. Like he's producing knights out of several stables. He's just not mining gold. And yeah, let's see how many relics Salami got. He has 3 right now. He's going to go for... Wait, where's this guy going? That's not a good spot for you, my friend Scholar. Oh, he was going for that one, but yeah. Corvinus already has secured 3 of the relics. Core is now going to decap the middle circuit side, so at least the timer doesn't kill him. Or is he? Because his army size is half that of the Delhi. And here comes the first Delhi keep. Yeah, Core's just running because he has a scout here with him. He sees the opponent's army. He has his spike on there. I am pretty sure Corvinus is not going to let that go. Hey, and there's the other first Delhi keep that I missed. Yeah, Corvinus just taking Core's gold. There's just no way to win this matchup. It's just not gonna happen. Never, never. Yeah, and Core's army is just gonna lose. Keep in mind, these are still feudal age units. Oh, veteran archer upgrade just came through, but the horseman... Oh, veteran horseman just came through. Perfect timing of Corvinus's push. So yeah, these were just feudal age units. If Core had taken the fight like 10 seconds earlier. But like when Delhi hits castle age, they don't want to produce the units they were on. They just click their upgrades on a secondary production building that they make, and then they spam out the armored units. Timer is on 7 minutes. Core knows about this keep. He knows about this keep. Is he going to know about the third keep too? There's no third keep. There's just a double layer of walls. And villager-wise, Core is looking pretty fine, right? He's looking on top of the world with his 76 to 60. Oh god, he's so screwed. And if we look at the stone, Corvinus just... I mean, it's his main civ, right? But he's playing this perfect. There's gonna be another keep drop. Let's find out where it's gonna go. Oh, it's right on top of the middle sacred site again. And there's 2 keeps here too. I guess the next thing we get is sprinter emplacements, or maybe more keeps. And raids too. Villager advantage dwindling. Village fortresses just stopped, so village fortresses are done. We do see the villagers being queued up here. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 town centers right now. So Core is on 2. Corvinus is on 5. He has all 3 sacred sites. And he has about twice the army size. You know, small differences. Small differences. I take genuine pleasure out of knowing that even Core cannot win this matchup. And his feudal push was actually not that bad. He kinda dropped the ball on his production for a moment. I don't know why. But yeah, he has no way of winning this game. Triple rams. He's going to try to ram push this most likely. And then there's gonna be a Delhi army collapsing on him and just murdering his face. Oh, never mind. Is he going for the middle? Nope. Going for the side. Wololo against the Night Raid. Beautiful here. I love this use of the relics. He has another relic he can use here. I wonder if he's gonna take the correct one out though. Okay, of course he's the second keep. And he makes another 2 rams. Another 4 rams. Okay. Ram lamb. And Corvinus is almost up to Imperial. I mean, he's floating 2,200 food and he's almost pop capped. Neither player has siege, by the way, unless you count the rams. It's a lot of rams, granted. So coRe can decap the sacred side with this amount of rams because he can just stand on top of it, right? And yeah. Nah, possibly he can't decap it, but he can at least stand on the sacred side until his last ram gets destroyed. So that's nice, right? We have 39 men-at-arms. Do we have anything to counter the men-at-arms? We have 11 crossbows. We have 18 lancers. And I mean, 40 spears, they get countered by the men-at-arms, but I mean, it's still 40 and 22 veteran archers, and they do have the Tower of Victory buff, so they attack faster. 20%, and we do see basically all of the techs almost finished up now. Okay, engagement. Rams are in. Rams are going. And, well, let's see. What is he focusing with these longbows? Longbows are now, right now, shooting... Achoo! Shooting the spears out. I like it. But at the same time, look at the army numbers. It's 91 against 30. The rams are on top of the sacred side, but there's also a whole bunch of villagers here burning the rams. coRe has not the numbers to contest this. Blip. Well, that was well played. I'd say it was well played by both sides. You can win this matchup. It's not possible.